Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's road trip. I'm Lisa Salvadorini. We hope you're going to think of us as your personal tour guide across the tri-state, scouting out some of the best spots so you can decide what to explore next. We have big plans for you, so stick with us because our first springtime journey is focusing on food and baseball. There is no better way to celebrate than with a classic hot dog. We sent Lori Goliath and Justin Javelis on the ultimate assignment, tasting their way through the top spots in Connecticut. From roadside stands to legendary joints, grab a napkin and join us for a mouth-watering road trip you're not going to want to miss.
Hey Justin, what are you doing?
I'm trying to find out where our viewers love grabbing their favorite dog.
I know they like that place. Let's go.
Let's go. For 70 years, people have been coming to the Glenwood Drive-In. Let's go check it out.
It's the way they cook it. We have a charcoal grill that we cook all of our hot dogs on. I love their chili and cheese.
I got my foot-long dog, my spicy relish, but I really got my eye on the homemade onion rings.
It's the same taste and the same feeling that you get now than you did 20 years ago, 30 years ago when you came here.
Now, a lot of our viewers can't get enough of Blackie's in Cheshire. This place has been around for almost 100 years. Let's go check it out.
Three singles. We've been here since 1928. We're known for our hot pepper relish. We've been making that for 95 years. It's a secret recipe. Mustard or ketchup, so we have very limited toppings, but the relish is what it's all about.
And if you're looking for fresh, take a bite into the Blackie's dog.
Martin Rosales makes a specific dog just for us, a Blackie's hot dog. No one else in the state has that hot dog.
Where are we? Oh, we're in Waterbury, home of the world-famous hot dog, Frankie's. Let's go check it out.
My Uncle Frank and my dad Paul started the business in 1937. Our hot dogs were made with a special recipe that my dad and my uncle put together back in the 30s. We've been using the same recipe since. They're boiled first and then they're grilled. We have a hot relish that's specially made for us, and it's kind of a hot, sweet relish, so it's hot, but it's got a little bit of sweetness to it.
Lori, I got the dogs.
I get the drinks. All right. The bun is delicious.
Relish, so good. Last stop, Raleigh's in Fairfield. They've been serving up dogs since 1947. Let's go take a bite.
Martha Stewart's favorite hot dog is a dog with the works, which is mustard, relish, kraut, and bacon, and sometimes she adds onions.
And if it's good enough for Martha Stewart, it's good enough for me. Oh my God, that's so good.
Connecticut is known for its hot dogs.
I agree. I'm giving 2 thumbs up to that local story as well, little man. Now we're taking you to an incredible playground in New York City where every child can explore and have fun without boundaries. Its mission is to bring neurodivergent and neurotypical kids together, creating a space where inclusion and adventure go hand in hand. Our Angelica Taruno is sliding into this assignment feet first.
As soon as the door opens, you're transported into a world of sensory. With every step inside, it's an experience of sounds, sights, and touch. Immersive games that keep busy children active and included. This magical safe space is designed for all to explore and discover together.
A place to play and learn for all kids of all abilities and all ages. So it's for everyone. But typical kids need to learn how to be more accepting, how to be more tolerant, and then neurodiverse kids need role models. So that's why it's important to kids to play together.
A calming sensory room where kids can find a little zen.
We have sound, smell, touch, everything here to help you to relax. So we do gymnastic classes. And we also have movie nights. We also do reclaiming.
On the second floor, replicas of a grocery store, doctor's office, and car shop can be found. There's a playground full of fun obstacles, perfect for kids and those who are kids at heart.
I'll go down.
All this excitement can build up quite an appetite. Complete Cafe is here to satisfy it.
It's one of our foundations. Play, learn, eat healthy. They have no fryers inside the kitchen, so everything is baked and grilled. And also stuff like, for example, kids love to get slushes, and usually they use chemicals. We use all natural ingredients. We use seaweed coloring, beet coloring.
The experience here mimics the playground, with first-of-its-kind interactive tables. Here you can see and order from the menu with a swipe of a button.
Here, click that button for me.
Food and place to play and learn.
What about chicken soup?
From Manhattan, I'm Angelica Truno.
And from there, we're heading to a culinary playground. This is a place where your food dreams can come true. You can enjoy 21 unique food concepts from some of New York's most celebrated chefs with a stunning view of the Brooklyn Bridge as your backdrop. Whether you're craving a burger, noodles, waffles, or maybe a craft cocktail, this spot has it all. So let's dig in.
It's no ordinary food court. This is the Time Out Market in Dumbo. This maze of food and flavors, complete with iconic views, boasts 2 floors of vendors, each with a unique twist on foods from around the world.
I'm here with my parents so we could all get something different, which is kind of the idea. I'm looking at the Rogue Panda and maybe some dumplings. My dad might get a burger downstairs, and I just think my mom's looking at the fried rice.
Amid all the New York staples, Tannerine is repping its Brooklyn pride with its Middle Eastern falafel and shawarma straight from Bay Ridge.
The fact that we were able to bring Middle Eastern and Palestinian cuisine from Bay Ridge into this area is really exciting. We use a lot of fresh herbs in our falafel, so they are a little bit more green in color. I think their eyes say it first when they come to pick up from this counter. The colors and the smells, the plate looks really nice.
Downstairs, a unique take on grab-and-go sushi with a fiery finish. Out of all those almost overwhelming amount of options, my favorite had to be the staple, the spicy tuna salmon roll here at Mori Mori.
In Japan, they have usually this counter service. I think Chef Morimoto's idea was bringing it to America. We'll sear it with a blowtorch, the foie gras will melt. It's really nice, super rich, decadent.
The venue also touting trivia, arts and crafts for kids, and of course some local craft brews for adults to round out your trip. In Dumbo, Rob Flax.
Well, from that incredible spot to an unforgettable experience, we're heading 2 hours north of New York City. Tucked away in Hyde Park is a spot that makes sake. It's a place where tradition meets craftsmanship. Nikita Ramos is taking us inside to learn the art of sake making and, of course, for a tasting.
A process from worlds away is uniting cultures through a single drink.
Brewed like a beer, but meant to be enjoyed like a wine.
The art of making premium Japanese sake is brought from the fields of Dassai, Japan, to about 2 hours north of New York City.
To your right, you're going to see this nice little display of how Dassai Blue should smell and taste.
The town of Hyde Park is home to Dassai Blue Sake Brewery, the largest on the East Coast.
Our sake ingredients is only water and rice. We are making the sake by hand.
You can learn what goes into the unique process through half-hour tours at the brewery.
You can really see our fermentation room or the room where we make the koji rice. There's just all these different things that we want people to learn and experience. So we have a lot of pictures, a lot of tools, a lot of rice examples, so people can really understand what sake is all about.
And a lot of it is about time, skill, and passion.
And there's this handmade quality to it, and it's through the way we wash our rice in really small bags.
We wash it in very cold temperatures, roughly 4 to 6 degrees Celsius.
All of the rice is spread out over the tables to dry properly, and this is all a hand-done process with all of our brewers. And there's just a lot of attention to kind of the human element to it.
We typically do this by hand.
Tours will also teach you about Japanese culture, from the history of farming rice to table settings and so much more.
People are unfamiliar with sake, but it is a really important beverage in Japan that we're trying to introduce people to in the United States. Our rice wall talks really about the history of rice farming from 18th century Japan all the way to modern day Arkansas.
And you can see here how at the beginning of the tour, it was people walking on mountains and harvesting rice.
The specialty drink and process has traveled over time and seas, now being shared in an authentic space. Your tour is followed by a tasting of the drink you just learned so much about. This is also a dine-in destination for the whole family to enjoy true tastes of Japan. Feel the warmth of culture from another side of the world right here on a road trip close to home.
Hey Hey everyone, we can definitely say cheers to this next story. We are uncorking a unique road trip where you don't just sip the wine, you blend it yourself. From tasting and mixing to designing your own custom label, it's a hands-on experience for any wine lover. Antoinette Fiordi is swirling up the details, so let's raise a glass to this adventure on Long Island.
On this road trip close to home, we're taking you to wineUdesign in Hicksville, where you are in the winemaker's seat, offering an experience that blends science, artistry, and of course, plenty of tasting.
Welcome to wineUdesign. My name is Vincenzo.
Vincenzo Saule has always had an appreciation for wine, growing up and making it with his family.
Bringing people together to enjoy something that is very Italian, my heritage, that whole thing is something that's dear and near to my heart.
So it's no wonder he now teaches others how to make their own wine in his facility from May through November. It's almost a one-year process from start to finish. Now, in addition to making wine, he also offers this class most weekends, showing people how to mix different wines together to make one perfect blend.
It's about getting a wine that's right for you.
It starts with a blind tasting of 4 different wines. As everyone smells and sips each of them, they figure out which ones they like best. So what did you pour here?
Right now we're calling it the number 1. So we get the number 2 carafe and we give that a little shot, and we see how that plays on your palate. So now we want to blend these together with a whisk.
So now that I have my blend, I have to call this the road trip and blend. There you go. It's official. All right, the next step is bottling my wine.
20% of the Malbec. Pour into the bottle. Sangiovese is the first one. My drip catch might be in the way. Open up that valve, yep. You can open it all the way.
Ooh, wow. Bottling my own wine. This is so cool. Now it's time to cork the wine. Then heat shrink the capsule. And then add the label. Line it up, and there you go. We have our wine. But that's not all. Food is also paired with your wine in the class.
We're doing some prosciutto di Parma with fig jam and gorgonzola cheese.
Partnering with mobile food services like Serpico Bread Company, pizza is made fresh for everyone here. Here we go. And now the taste test.
It's good. You made this, you know. It's better than mine.
What?
No, it's pretty good.
Okay.
It was awesome. It was such a great opportunity.
It's a lot of fun to come and learn a little bit more about wine.
Sunday sauce is going to be a little different with some homemade wine now with it.
So the next time you raise a glass, why not make it with your own personal label? No need to go to Napa when your next road trip close to home can be right here at wineUdesign in Hicksville. Salud, Antoinette Fiordi, News 12.
Definitely toasting that creation. Antoinette, thank you so much. Nice work there. Well, just like fine wine, dinosaurs only get more fascinating with age. So we're off to a fossil park and museum where creatures come to life through full-scale sculptures, live animal exhibits, and even free-roaming virtual reality. So grab your gear and join us as we dig in for this amazing adventure.
Time travel. That's what this place is about. Welcome to the Edelman Fossil Park and Museum of Rowan University. This museum is located adjacent to a 4-acre, 45-foot deep fossil quarry from which we have extracted over 100,000 fossils representing over 100 species. We have these full-scale, fleshed-out models, along with the actual fossils in display cases here. In the first gallery, Dinosaur Coast, you will see the creatures that existed right here on the east coast of North America at the end of the Cretaceous period, 66 million years ago. This is Hadrosaurus, found in 1858 in Haddonfield, New Jersey. It's a duck-billed dinosaur, lived in the lowlands, was a plant eater, and this is the world's first discovered nearly complete dinosaur skeleton. Our mission here is to discover the past and protect the future. And we have this basic premise that people love what they know. And so we want to give people the opportunity to get to know this amazing, wondrous planet on which we live, and then people protect what they love. This is a giant ancient crocodile called Thoracosaurus, and this creature is based on a skeleton that we found in the quarry just 50 yards from here. And here we have the skeleton of Thoracosaurus, about 25 feet long, 66 million years old. So there's so much to see and do and touch here, and there's so many ways to immerse you in science, immerse you in the world's ancient past. It's a great way to learn.
Smile and have fun on the flag. Bye-bye.
Get ready to soar in the sky. The Flash Vertical Velocity is an all-new Super Boomerang coaster at Six Flags Great Adventure. It is a first of its kind in North America. This high-speed thrill ride launches you forward, backward, and straight into the heart-pounding twists and drops at 60 miles per hour. If you're brave enough,
well, you know what, without further ado, let's hit it, Brandon, let's go!
Like our Mike Rizzo.
So this is 72 feet. Okay, that wasn't that bad.
Now here we go!
What do you mean, here we go?
You can experience a zero-gravity roll and a 180-degree twisted drop and so much more. The Flash Vertical Velocity is now open at Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey. Hop to in New York for the first time ever. The Easter Bunny is making a special stop at Macy's Herald Square. Now through April 19th, you can reserve your time slot to meet the bunny at Macy's iconic flagship store. It is the picture-perfect way to celebrate the season, complete with a keepsake photo to take home. Don't miss this extra special moment. Now it's time to celebrate the spirit, diversity, and creativity of a city in Connecticut. Photojournalist Lori Golias is taking us to Silvermine Arts Center, where a special exhibit is capturing the heart and soul of Bridgeport.
It's just incredible. Like, you have work from all corners of the city.
Our exhibit is called Pictures from Bridgeport.
It's like a fabulous collage.
Almost a travel log.
Well, I think the exposure is that Bridgeport is like sometimes for people that lives in this community, they have no idea how beautiful Bridgeport is.
In some cases we think, and we have experienced, that we need to bring the art to other communities.
It gives it an opportunity to breathe.
It's great to be able to have that interaction or to move the artwork around and get the difference of opinions and, point of views.
When they see it, they often say, wow, I didn't know all this art was in Bridgeport.
It's all about exposure, and it's all about interpretation. Everyone's interpretation and perspective is different.
And I feel bringing Bridgeport artists here is a real form of equity to show their art in this community.
Because art is kind of universal, it's good for your soul.
And that's what all of this is for, it's cross-pollination.
We hope the art is a gateway for them to learn more about the arts and culture.
Hopefully when they come, they feel, invited, and they feel, a reason, from the work that's represented here to basically pop on up the line and come and see us. We're not far.
I think there's no choice but to take away the just absolute brilliance. It's all so brilliant. All of the work is so it's shining, blaring with personality and color.
Cirque Du Soleil is soaring more than 1,000 feet in the air at the edge at Hudson Yards. Watch world-class acrobats push the limits of gravity atop New York's highest outdoor sky deck. It's thrilling, breathtaking, and only here through April 27th, so don't miss it. Definitely some great stuff there. And remember, for all the information you need to visit any of the places that we feature here on Road Trip, be sure to check out our easy-to-use guide on the News 12 app or on news12.com. And if you have a road trip idea for us, all you need to do is reach out to me on Instagram, send me a DM at LisaSal12. Until next time, safe travels and be sure to enjoy the ride.